As some of you may already know, Iras is quickly moving toward e-submission. First it was payroll, and now they have moved on to accounting. SMEs have been given a lot of funds and time to comply. I'm sure you have heard of the iSprint grants, the PIC grants, and more recently the ICV vouchers. Do not be mistaken just because Iras compliant payroll has been easy to implement. It is not the same for Iras compliant accounting. As per guidelines on their website, you will need to collate key data elements and implement Iras compliant accounting for each of your accounting clients. This is going to be very time consuming. But do not worry, we will be showing you the smart system which will help you to take away your burden so that you can focus on accounting. But before we go into that, let us quickly take you through the guidelines and requirements found on the Iras website. Okay, as you can see here, item 4 is about GST-specific issues. This includes the purchase listing and supplies listings. If your system is not Iras compliant, you will have to do these listings manually, and it is going to be time-consuming as well as costly. Iras also requires you to submit an Iras audit file in the prescribed format. So if you are not ready for all these, as Iras moves towards e-submission, you will find yourself being caught off guard. What follows is the new GST table that is prescribed by Iras. If your system is not using this tax code, then it's unlikely that you will be able to do your tax submission properly. Here we have the tax codes for purchases, and likewise the tax codes for supplies. As you can see, for every sales transaction, you are required to put in the invoice date, invoice number, name of the customer, description, invoice amount excluding the GST where applicable, destination of goods if applicable, and so on. Now for the purchases listings, you need the supplier's invoice number as well as name of supplier, supplier's GST registration number, invoice amount excluding GST, and the GST amount. So you can see that for you to extract all this information for every single transaction pertaining to your sales and purchases will be tedious and costly if you do not have an Iras compliant system that can generate this information for you automatically. Now, Iras will do occasional audit, and this is the kind of information you have to submit to Iras. So, beside getting yourself ready to submit your Form C online, you must also have all this information ready. If you do not have it ready, it will be very costly and time-consuming to compile it as shown earlier. So this is why you should apply for the grants now to get yourself an Iras compliant system. In a little while, we are going to show you how you can take away this burden by using the Smart Business System.